Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Charles, watching Saved by Children TV, back at it for a brand new video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on so you'll be notified every single time I drop a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about the Naziyah Harris case out of Detroit, Michigan. Yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video, I just uploaded it this morning. I talked about today. I was going to drop that video. I'm going to talk about the entire story, give out the backstory. We're going to look at different types of videos. We're going to talk about this case in its entirety and who are the people responsible in this case. I'm going to CBS News website. A Detroit man is charged in the murder of missing 13-year-old Naziyah Harris, who had appeared in court Friday morning. A not guilty plea was entered on behalf of Jarvis Bucks, a 42-year-old man charged with first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and child sexual abuse activity. Bucks is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with Naziyah, who was last seen getting off her school bus at the corner of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive in Detroit on January 9th of 2024. Her body has never been found. During Friday's court hearing, a calendar conference date was set for March 7th at 9 a.m. A calendar conference allows the legal team the opportunity to discuss trial logistics, including motion hearing and motion filing dates. Buss also has been charged with sexual abuse of 2 other girls in separate cases. On January 9th, Judge Aliyah Sabri sent the case over to Third Circuit Court for trial, following 4 days of testimony and a preliminary examination. Quote, "You're the monster in this whole picture," Sabri told Bucks in court last week. She, Naziyah, did deserve love from her parents and everyone who was in her life. She was ignored. She was neglected, and you took complete advantage of that. She wanted someone to love her, and she will never know what that feels like. I pray for the healing of all victims and the young girls and possibly boys who have become into contact with you. The case has grabbed the public's attention, including that of celebrities like Detroit rapper Skilla Baby, who has offered to cover the cost of a funeral for Naziyah to provide her family closure. Naziyah's adult cousin, Roxy, confirmed to CBS News Detroit that several celebrities have reached out to her, including Skilla Baby. Quote, "My goal is to make sure Naziyah Harris' story reach worldwide and it's reach worldwide because this isn't only happening in the city of Detroit, but it's happening everywhere," Roxy said. Quote, "Now more women and more young girls are speaking up about that was my ultimate goal for not only Naziyah to get justice, but for every young girl and every young woman." So I'm going to show you now, before I show you the news video, I'm going to tell you the key players in the story. The key players is the first person on this list that I wrote down is Jarvis Butts, aka Jarvis, who is the perpetrator, whose full name is Jarvis Raymond Butts. His sister, who I also think is responsible in this case for what happened to Naziyah Harris, Tawana Butts, Letitia Banks, the grandmother, Annette, and Shannon. Now, in this video that I'm going to show you, we're going to go through all the possible things. The video that I wanted to show, I can't find it, but it is on a YouTube channel. If you wanna watch it, it's on 2EX, and then there's some other channels been talking about it that you can go research and find. And that is a video of a registered offender. In that video, he's drinking beer and hugging on Naziyah. I can't find that video right now, but it's up there. And, you know, this whole story is just crazy. And then the social media, IG social media, also I can't find. So a lot of people been talking about basically the videos on social media of Naziyah, I believe on Instagram. It's troubling. And, you know, if you think about it, the whole circumstances around this case is crazy. And that so many people who on the registry have been around all these children. Probably several of them. So, just crazy. Now I'm gonna go to two channels that I currently be watching. That is going. One of them is going to do a reading. One of them is going to do like a kind of a spiritual session on the story. So we're gonna go to it. First one is Candace Star.
Hey babes, hello.
I'm gonna show you that video.
Hey babes, hello. Let me just get comfy real quick. Okay, so today's video will be our final video for Naziyah Harris. Unless she comes through and really needs to speak, I feel like for the most part we got all the details that we need. I do want to try. I have two other cases that are heavily on my heart. So what I'm gonna do is just ask you guys what case would you like me to reach out to, and see which one I'm drawn to, and I will do that for you. I just want to see if you guys have the same things on your heart that are on mine. So this will be for Naziyah Harris. I will not ask her questions. I just want her to talk. I know from past sessions, sometimes, look, that thing is moving again. Hold on. Let me see if I can catch it. Look, that one. There's no air on at the moment. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. I can't tell where it is. That one. Yeah, right there. There's no air. That's the second time I've noticed that now.
I'm gonna kind of fast forward this up so we get to the point.
I'm trying to fix the speaker for you, so everybody can hear me. You thirsty?
Shannon, so don't work. Ooh.
Naziyah Harris. Did you just say what? You could tell us anything you want.
Alright, next we're going to go to, so that was a little bit of the Spirit Box section. So go over to Candace Star, subscribe to her channel, be watching her videos, and she do a good job over on that channel. She got 2 different channels. Rain of Fire is the next one. Now this is like a reading type. Reigen. Rain of Fire.
But know that I have been trying to stay away from this case. I have been trying, because many people are just way too emotional about it. I have been trying to stay away from this case, but the fact that her aunt knew that this man was a pedophile, she knew, and had the nerve to go on a podcast and admit it. He told her that he was a pedophile. He told her, and she still decided to be with him. And she has the nerve to say, if society can give him a chance and forgive him, then why can't I? Bitch, you ain't society. You are a mother. You are a woman. What is wrong with people? You need to be locked up. Not only that, you decide to bring this man around your kids and have a whole child with this man, and then you decide to leave him around Naziyah. And you knew this man was a pedophile. You got a nerve to act like you don't know what's going on. You a whole damn lie.
Alright, now we're going to go to the reading portion. I thought that was maybe it's the reading portion. We're going to the, she did a reading of it, so I could find it. So we're gonna take a look at the reading portion.
This is my part 2 video of Naziyah leadership reading. I just want to make this perfectly clear. I'm doing this reading because I know how family members can be. I know how.
Just shut this up. Just get to the point.
She doesn't understand why no one is talking to her. She thought it was just a dream. She thought she just took a nap. She would sit down and try to rub her legs. said she told her aunt, but she didn't believe her.
Mm.
And he told her that nobody cares for her like he does. So she just went with it. She said she told a friend in school. But she just told her to get everything she needed out of him, like gifts. He picked her up from school sometimes. And he told her, I want to get out of it. She has blood in her abdomen. She's bleeding in her stomach. She has cuts on her neck. It's cold where she's at. Take me back to your death. Do you remember anything else that happened?
Now I'm going to show you guys the news video, and then I'm giving my final commentary. Shout out to Rain of Fire.
Right now, Jarvis Butts is awaiting trial for the murder and sexual abuse of Naziyah Harris.
After listening to days of testimony last month, a judge called Butts a monster and said that opportunities to protect the 13-year-old girl were missed. Tonight, the 7 investigators are revealing years of warnings that preceded Butts' alleged crimes.
Warnings that family members say were made to Children's Protective Services that could have saved Naziyah's life. Here's what 7 investigator Ross Jones has uncovered.
You look at that face, and you do not see the horror that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing.
Years before Jarvis Butts would be charged by Wayne County's prosecutor, accused of killing and sexually abusing 13-year-old Naziyah Harris, Harris's own relatives say they saw the warning signs and told anyone who would listen.
But at that point, I think this is too much. I'm calling CPS. I tried not just once, but multiple times for them to take us serious, take me
You
serious.
tried. You should have tried harder. You tried. Okay. We gonna try hard enough.
2022, Janelle says she learned of allegations of improper touching involving Butts and other small children. She says she was told about the claims while talking to her niece, Jarvis Butts' girlfriend, and that the alleged victims were Naziyah Harris and 2 other children.
I was just like, oh my God, I was not crazy. This needs to be looked into.
She says she took the claim seriously in part because Butts was on the sex offender registry, having spent more than 8 years in prison for third-degree criminal sexual conduct. She didn't alert authorities at first because she believed her niece would notify police. But weeks later, Janelle did notify Child Protective Services. Her complaint came in on April 13th.
Alright, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to give my 2 cents on this. Naziyah Harris was failed by so many people. The system, CPS, aunts, the predator himself. So many people failed these children. And I think it's just awful. I think Tawana Butts, Letitia Banks, Annette and Shannon, and the CPS workers all need to be behind bars. because you knew this was happening, you ain't do nothing about it, and you stand by and let this happen, and allowed predators around these children. They all should be sent in the Wayne County Jail, awaiting trial for this case. There's so many people that is walking the streets of Detroit that's so much involved in this case that needs to sit behind bars because they're responsible for what happened to Naziyah Harris. With all of the evidence, why is nobody else being locked up behind this case? We are failing our children, people. The black community is failing our children. For a grown man to impregnate a child, 13, that is very sick, demure, awful, and in my opinion, every adult in the situation took advantage of this child. You mean to tell me y'all allow several different predators around these children, knowing that their history, their criminal history, a level 3 offender should never been around those children. Jarvis Butts should have never been around these children. Any other offender that was around these children should have been around these children. But you have women, black women, who will tell you how God-fearing they are. How they this and how they that. But how many times do you see black women allowing this type of behavior around their children or their grandchildren? So, at the end of the day, the black community is looking very bad right now. We're looking very bad right now. And I hope this wake parents up and grandparents up. And if you are out there dating, know who you dating and don't bring just any old body around your children because you think that they just God-fearing. No, a lot of these people hide behind a mask. They hide behind their true identity. So just so they can prey upon your children. So they could prey upon someone else's children. Why would you even allow somebody like that you knew just went to jail for that charge around these children? In an update to this case, CPS allegedly removed the children. But in my opinion, it's a little too late for that. It's a little too late for that. Y'all should have been removed these children from day one. Because maybe Naziyah Harris will be alive today. But the system failed her and failed those other children at that home. So, everybody involved needs to be locked up. Throw the aunties in jail, throw the grandmother in jail, throw the CPS workers in jail. There needs to be a private investigation. Because this is unacceptable. There's too many of these cases that's happening. Before I went live, another story out of Detroit. You had a mother that just killed a 9-year-old son. I mean, what is wrong with these women? They killing their kids, man. It's crazy. I'm probably do that story tomorrow. But, I mean, it's crazy out here in the streets. Be careful out there in Detroit. They are here killing children. These adults seem to be held accountable. Justice for Naziyah Harris. I want that spam down in the comment section down below. On Saturday, we will be talking about this case again on my second channel, so don't miss out on that. We're gonna hopefully I could find those other videos and put them into that video. But this case is just it's a sad case. Jarvis Butts goes to trial next month on the 7th, 9 a.m. I will be taking that day off from GED, and I will be covering it live. And that's a Friday. I will be covering that story live because I just think it's just outrageous. That people can be so selfish. Like, comment, subscribe on this video, turn your post notifications on. You'll be notified every single time I drop any videos on this channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.